Video tour of the Brighton Place subdivision in Greenville.
But first, let's hit it. Hi, this is Alan Victoria. Welcome to our channel and podcast.
And if this is your first time in our podcast and YouTube channel, please subscribe and get notified.
Honestly, we get calls, texts, and emails all the time at 252-327-3357. Hi, so here we are in Dearborn or Brighton Place subdivision, and Dearborn Court is obviously the first street that I'm seeing in here. So I'm going to turn on Dearborn Court as I mentioned it. I could be going straight and also staying on Dearborn Drive, but a lot of these things are clearly Dearborn. That's why in my head I call it Dearborn, but it's technically Brighton Place. What I like about this community is that the houses are decent sized ranches mostly. They do have some that have a second story, but you can see it's the brick veneer, the faux brick veneer, and that gives it a nice little homogeneous feel to it with the nice little things outside. So this is a nice community. I know that a lot of the neighbors know each other in this community, so that's nice. So they know what's good if you get to be part of a community like that. So anyway, this is the beginning of this subdivision, and we're just going to drive you around so you can get a driving sense of what the community is like. Because one of the questions we always get asked as realtors is, well, what's the community like? And I can't tell you that, because that's you and what you want to live and what you want to live. Like, your desires are different than my desires, and every community is good for somebody. That's why people have communities. So this is just what this community, Brighton Place, looks like. We're happy to show you any house in the subdivision or any house anywhere in the Greenville, Winterville, Ayden, Pitt County area. We're down. We love helping people. That's kind of what we do every single day. So let us talk about how much these houses are, what the square footage is, and HOA fee is.
Yes, this houses around here, definitely you see that most of them, they have a attached car garage. The lot acres for these houses
back on Brighton Drive, sorry.
As low as 0.14, but the good news is there are some lots that goes for 0.31 of the acres, but they are very average between this 0.14 to 0.31.
Okay.
And most of the houses actually that built in this neighborhood is 2005 and 2006.
Clearly in the back they intended to build some more, so I bet they intend to build more later, because I mean it's zoned for it.
Yes, you see in the cul-de-sac, you see that they are basically...
They've got the sticks, so
the
I mean...
sticks, and they definitely got to put more houses back up here that we're going to show it to you. It seems as a street parallel to this.
With the cul-de-sac that they're going to build.
And here we're going to go to...
I know my husband hates it, but it's only for a second.
Yeah.
We're only going over there just to show you, and I'm going super slow. And now here we are back in the regular subdivision. Here we are.
Yeah, these houses that definitely you can see also, some of them are 2017, built in 2017. And the good news is the HOA actually is not that much of a high, is $156 a year. And you see end of this road is dead end, and basically
there's one for sale at the dead end.
To Lochmere,
I think, yeah.
Lochmere, Lochmere. And these houses, let's talk about the price of this house, because I know that you are super excited to know how this
absolutely how much do these costs go.
Therefore, a couple months ago, actually in June and July, this house in Dearborn Court that we were in seconds ago was sold in $305,000, and that house was 2006. But the houses actually that were more newer, which we said is 2017, they sold in the past for $315,000. Therefore, we can say the minimum here is around this in the fall
300
is $300 or $300,000.
Yeah, in the 300.
And if you are wondering about the school zone for your child, elementary school in this neighborhood is Creekside. A.G. Cox is the middle school, and South Central is the high school. And of course, as we said, also,
What about hospital?
Hospital, good question.
Like if I need to go to the hospital, heaven forbid, what?
The hospital, the ECU Health, basically is 6.3 miles from here. And the ECU, other than ECU, we have definitely Moya Medical Center, Greenville Healthcare Center, Med Center 1. We have ECU Physician, and you can get different kind of the health provider around here. They are all in like a 10 minutes driving, really.
And what about if I need to go grocery shopping? What are my closest grocery stores?
Shopping also, you can go to the Fresh Market, which is another version of the Whole Food, which we don't have in the Greenville, Harris Theater, Food Lion, and Walmart neighborhood. And if you are wanting to do some work around your house, you have like a 2 miles, 2.5 miles. You have the Lowe's, which is super close to you. And from the restaurant, my wife is going to give you some of the restaurants.
So like I always say, we have kids, so I don't get to go to a lot of restaurants very often. And if I do get to go to a restaurant, it's going to be a place where my kids can get a little messy. So I mean, that is not for everybody. It's just, that's my life right now. Now, if you want to take me out to fine dining and we work together, I'm in. My husband, we'll share. So anyway, let's talk about these restaurants where we can take kids. Famiglia, obviously. Basil Restaurant and Pizzeria, Bad Daddy, Cubby's, and Carolina Ale House, so I can go get me a beer. So I hope these videos and podcasts were useful.
Do you want to talk about also East Carolina University?
We didn't do East Carolina University?
No, we didn't talk about it.
Well, I mean, that's the major university. East Carolina University is 6.3 miles.
7.2 miles.
7.2 miles, sorry. So that would be, in case you need to go there, Pitt Community College would be closer, I would think.
Yeah, Pitt Community College is around like a 2.5 to 3 miles around here, and definitely is good education for your kids. I hope this podcast and video was useful, and talk to you soon in the next video and podcast.
Absolutely. Bye.
I hope you loved our driving tour of Brighton Place. We can't wait to show you inside any of these homes, so don't be shy. Please call us at
252-327-3357.